Hello everybody, my name is Matt Nokes, and I'm the timing specialist. I want to talk to you today about a controversial subject, and it's top half versus bottom half, and what do I think about it. It's a controversial subject because there's figurative language and there's precise language. We're literally told not to think as young hitters. Don't think, you're going to freeze up. But when you learn how to think, then you get to know something. When you know something, you're able to rehearse. When you are able to rehearse something, you're able to automate something. So it's always better, if you have awareness, if you know what your body's doing, then it's always good to have more knowledge, more information. Okay? If with less information, if I don't know as much, and if I had the choice between top half or bottom half, okay, think about top half. But if I think about top half, I'm literally going to be in I'm going to kick your ass position, and I literally have the higher ground, okay? If I think bottom half, I could get into trouble if that's all I knew, if all I understood was bottom half. So I want you to know I understand both sides of the equation. So if I didn't know anything about approach, if I didn't know how to get in position, and all I thought was bottom half, I may do it wrong, and by the time I hit it, I may end up going straight up by the time I hit it, okay? I might lose my posture. I may be in I'm going to get my ass kicked posture and mess up, okay? And I may have all sorts of trouble. Okay, so now that we're talking about such a great subject, the top half and the bottom half, I want to tell you a little bit about the backspin tee. Now, at first I just want you to know I've been consulting with the backspin tee since the very beginning, since they created it. I explained to them how I kept my approach with the barrel up and in good position, just like top half, but I didn't have to hit the top half, I hit the bottom half. And when I said that, explained that, they came up with the backspin tee. It was genius. And, they had a great idea, and I've been supporting them ever since. Now, I don't work for Backspin Tee. I don't get paid from them. It's just, I just support what they do, and they're some very bright guys. And so I just want to show you a video on launch angles. It's something that you don't want to miss. It's a really exciting little experiment that they did about launch angles, and you don't want to miss it. Now, after this video, I'm going to give you the details about the top half and bottom half. I'm going to go into all the pros and cons and how it all works so that you have clarity and you'll be able to hit with precision and you'll know exactly how to approach the ball.
Hey guys, here at the Backspin Tee, and we're going to do an experiment today with the help of the swing starter and also Dr. Shane Hall. And wonderful for you guys. Appreciate you guys letting us come out here and use some of your equipment on the field and the Fungo Man. So we're going to be able to control the launch angle, control the exit speed, and the theory that we're going to test today is what is the launch angle and at what exit speed to get a ground ball to one hop through the infield. We all know that hard ground balls can be good results, okay, but we've got a theory that it might be a positive launch angle. Let's find out.
Okay, this is 80 miles an hour, set at 0-degree launch angle. We'll shoot a few balls off here. Got all the parameters set, and as you can see, this ball does not even come close to one hopping through the infield. It is just gliding on the ground very quickly. This is at 80 miles an hour at 0-degree launch angle. Not even close to getting out of the infield on one hop.
Thing hit lower than the 0 degrees that we're showing here would not have a chance of getting out of the infield on one hop.
At 80 to 81 miles an hour, this is the launch angle that we found that allowed the ball to get one hop through the infield into the outfield.
These were 80 to 81 miles an hour, shot at the 5-degree launch angle. 3 out of the 4 one hop through the infield. With one of this shot, just a slightly bad bounce, not making it through. But even still, let the record show, 80 miles an hour at 5 degrees is what it takes to one hop through.
100 to 105 miles an hour, 2-degree launch angle. This is what we found. One hop through the infield at this type of speed. 111, we're getting faster. Still, one hopping through the infield at 2 degrees. 102. All right, so we're sitting at an exit speed of 105 to 110 miles an hour here, and set at a 2-degree launch angle. And this is what we found, was able to get the ball through the infield on one hop at 105 to 110.
113 miles an hour at 0 degrees.
Two-hopper through the infield at 113 miles an hour. Top spin. And it was not enough at 113 miles an hour for one hop through the infield.
Okay, so the experiment is done. We had a lot of fun out here testing. I wanted to make sure and make clear to everyone that we actually set the machine to a knuckleball standard. Okay, so we were shooting off balls 80, 85, 90, all the way up to 105, 10, 15 miles an hour. It was with knuckleballs. We wanted to take away the top spin or backspin effect that it had when it hit the ground. Now what we found out, because we went ahead and tested the same launch angle, same speeds with backspin and with top spin, is that the spin didn't make the ball magically bounce that much further, if any at all. In fact, we didn't even notice any difference. So as far as getting the ball through the infield on one hop, the backspin, topspin, and knuckleball, it was virtually identical. You couldn't tell any difference to the naked eye. It was landing in the same area. It was carrying over the infield in the same area. Now, obviously, your fly balls with top and backspin and knuckleball, yeah, we did see some difference, especially the knuckleball really starting to drag and move through the air, of course, as you'd think to see. But as far as the one-hopper ground ball through the infield, it was 99.9% to do with the launch angle and exit speed versus any spin. So I want to make sure and be clear that we used the knuckleball as the standard there.